Okay, as you can see here, this is the SVP HDDV-2200 video camcorder. Everything I've seen, this is the first and only review that I can find for this particular camcorder. It is listed as being the new 2010 model. First thing I'll say is that it is smaller than I thought, which is actually a plus. I did buy this off of eBay, and there is a pretty standard format they use for the description of it, and they did say it's roughly 4 inches in height. I would say that may be accurate, but it's definitely, it does seem a little bit smaller than that. One downside that I'll say is that the LCD screen here is quite small. It's only 2 inches. Which there's very similar cameras that have a 2.4, 2.5, even 3-inch LCD screen for a camera of this size. As you did see there, the camera was off when I opened the screen. The camera turned on automatically. I thought that was kind of neat. You can see there as well that it does support SD cards up to 4 gigabytes. Now this camera is very basic. As far as a couple of the basic features is that it is a digital zoom instead of an optical zoom. Optical zoom is going to be better. It's not going to distort as much as you zoom in. The digital zoom will. Any more than 1 or 2 clicks in a digital zoom and you've pretty much distorted the picture. The biggest downside, as you can see, let me try to focus this. I do apologize as far as the camera that I'm shooting on is actually a camera. It's my Sony H20, but they have the 2 options for focus, and it is the basically the portrait, which is I believe 6 feet or closer, 4 feet or closer, and then there's the infinity, which is anything past 4 feet. Anything in the portrait is completely distorted. Regardless of how close or how far away, it's a horrible picture. The infinity is decent. I will say that there are about, it's probably an auction ending about every 5 to 10 minutes for one of these on eBay. Most of them are a non-reserve auction, and they're going in the neighborhood of $50 to $60. Some with free shipping, some with $10 shipping. I got mine for about 35 bucks. I just happened to snake one at the end, and I figured for $35 I can't lose. I was buying it simply for indoor, well-lit videotaping of boxing. I didn't have any other use really besides that. So for what I needed it for, it really couldn't screw it up. If you are needing a camcorder for multi-use, everyday, dark lighting, well-lit, outdoor action, indoor, this is not the camcorder. It's not, I don't want to say it's chintzy as far as the plastic, but it's definitely, the only weight that it has is really coming from the batteries. It does not have a lithium battery. It takes 3 AAAs that slide in right there, and other than that, there's not much else to it. I mean, it's got very simple menu options that do show on the LCD screen, as far as you can adjust the white balance, you can adjust the quality of the picture, things like that. It does not shoot any better than VGA. It does not even shoot DV1. So the quality, VGA would be the equivalent of shooting a VHS videotape. It's going to be grainy. It's not going to be that clear. It's as basic as you're going to get nowadays for a video camera. But for paying, considering you're paying not more than 50 bucks for one, it's not a bad deal. If you go to SVP's website, you can't even find it on their website, which I thought was odd considering it's a 2010 model as they claim. But from what I've seen, buy it nows are like $120 for these camcorders, which is absolutely ridiculous. The still photos are definitely a better quality picture. It does claim that it takes 12 megapixel still photo pictures. That's irrelevant. Most people don't take pictures bigger than 5x7s anyways, and in that case you really don't need much more than 4 megapixels. But however, they do take relatively clear pictures, and they do it does have a flash. The flash actually works well, regardless of the lighting. I took a picture outside in the dark of my dog, and it looked like a normal camera would take a picture as far as the lighting. Excuse me. There is the speaker, and I believe I can't find any place else. I apologize for me being new at this, but I cannot find any place else that would indicate a microphone. So I'm assuming it's a 2-in-1 right there. Previous models of the SVP have had the microphone down here. Thank God it's not there, because as they've pointed out in several videos, your hand tends to cover that up. The sound still sucks. It's really bad. So like I said, I'm using it strictly just for an actual video feed. I don't need much sound. Any sound that comes in is just really a bonus. The LCD screen, like I said, I did point out that it's small, but the clarity of the screen of what you're looking at is not that good, as far as it doesn't look that good when you're actually watching it videotaping. Once you videotape it and then you actually play it through a better source, the picture is a little bit better. Other than that, it's, like I said, it's a very low budget camera. What would you can't expect much more than that. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. I mean, it does come with your basic, your wrist strap. It does come with a little carrying case that's actually decent.